When a system outage strikes, every second counts. Your business hangs in the balance, the clock is ticking, and users and customers want solutions now. In our upcoming video, we delve deep into the techniques of file recovery, specifically how to make it fast and efficient. Whether you're dealing with accidental data deletion, data corruption, a minor system outage, or a full-blown critical hardware failure, we've got your back. Join us as we reveal AhsayOBM's restore functionality and how it contributes in making file recovery fast and efficient. Let's go to my screen and get started. From the AhsayOBM home screen, click Restore. There are different ways to ensure quick and safe recovery of your files. Let's begin with this one specific scenario. How do we recover certain files from a backup set with a large amount of different file types, such as documents, videos, photos, and audio files? The challenge is to easily locate the correct files or folders so that they are quickly recovered. Select the backup set. Before selecting on the destination, click Show Advanced option. Remember to always check the temporary directory. Make sure that the selected directory is a valid location when restoring on your replacement machine. Also ensure that it is not set to C drive where the Windows operating system is installed, in case restore fills up the drive, which may cause the machine to crash. And lastly, it is not set to a network drive as it may affect the restore performance. After checking the temporary directory, select the destination where you want to restore your data from. Since we have a backup to a local destination on a network drive, it is recommended to select this storage destination for restore. Doing so will significantly reduce recovery time compared to restoring files from the cloud. Let's further discuss how the features of Restore can help you recover your data in the most efficient way possible. Choose from Files as of Job is selected by default, with the latest version of our files and folders shown. You may select a particular version by clicking the drop-down menus next to it. We can manually locate the files or folders we aim to restore. For the first example, let's say you'd like to recover a whole folder after it was accidentally deleted. Select the files or folders you aim to restore. Click Next. Select Original Location. This option simply means that the selected files or folders will be restored to its original location. Before proceeding to restore, click Show Advanced option. There are three settings you can configure. Restore file permissions is disabled by default. However, it is recommended to enable this feature when you run a restore job using a shared computer. This is to restrict others who also use the shared computer from accessing the said documents. Meanwhile, delete unmatched data in restore location permanently removes files on the restore location that are not backed up before the restore job. Remember to take extra caution when using this feature, as enabling the setting would mean you might accidentally delete your important data. Lastly, verify checksum of in-file data files during restore is enabled by default. This will usually increase the overall restore time, so you may want to disable this option. For this, we'll keep this on default and click Restore to continue. After restore, let's go to the original location to double-check if the selected folder was successfully recovered. The latest version of the folder has been successfully recovered, which includes all the files in it, the subfolders, and the files within these subfolders. Moving on, I'll show you how to recover files you'd like to restore when you're not sure which specific version to recover. Select Choose from All Files. Locate the file you'd like to restore. This option will show all the versions of your file available for restore. When you hover your cursor on the grayed out files, it says Deleted. These files are actually the older versions that are stored in the retention area and they are still recoverable. Select all the versions of the file you aim to restore. Then click Next. Let's proceed with Alternate Location. This option allows you to restore the recovered files to another folder of your choice. Click Change. For better and easier tracing of the recovered files, let's create a new folder on the desktop. Click OK. Then Restore. Let's open the alternate location to see if the files have been recovered. Here are the files that have been restored. You can now check the files individually to see which of these file versions contains the information that you need to recover. Now I'll show you how to utilize the other restore features. Let's start off with Filter. Keep the selection to the latest version. Click Show Filter. The filter in Restore is efficient to use if you'd like to speed up the file selection, considering that you know which folder the files are located in, but the folder contains a large number of files. You can specify which criterion should be applied to the folder: contains, exact, starts with, or ends with. This will be defined by the pattern you will enter. Let's leave contains selected and enter the pattern. Enabling match case is optional. This feature makes the filtering case sensitive when you enter alphabetical characters. Select the folder where you want the filter to be applied to. Select the file, then Next. Click Alternate Location, then select another location. Click OK, then Restore. Let's go to the alternate location to see if the selected file has been recovered. Open the subfolder D_. Here's the 38829 file we have just restored. Down to our last example, I'll show you how to utilize the search feature. Keep the selection to the latest version. Click Search at the bottom left part of the page. The search feature is a bit similar to Filter, but the advantage is it can be applied to every folder or subfolder on your backup data. As our file backup contains lots of folders, subfolders, files, as well as different types of files, manually scanning and searching each folder and subfolder for the files you want is time-consuming. From the topmost part of the page, click Change. Select the root of the backup server, then click OK. The Search Subfolders feature is selected by default. Keep this selected as this will ensure that the search feature will check through all the directories and subdirectories on the selected backup data. Select the drop-down menu for Kind. This will allow the search feature to specify where the pattern will be applied to: files, directories, or both. As I intend to restore files, I'll select Files only. The four criteria work as is. For example, when selecting Contains, the search results will show files that contains the pattern you enter. Like this. When the file pattern matches other file types, files will be ordered in alphabetical order based on folder location. Additionally, files are also ordered from the latest version down to the earliest version. Meanwhile, when you select Ends with, the search results will show files that ends with the pattern you enter. Remember that Filter includes the file name extensions. Basically, you're filtering out a specific file type, let's say an Excel file in XLS format. Meanwhile, selecting Exact is similar to enabling match case. This filters the exact file with the file name you enter. For this, let's use Starts with and enter the pattern. Click Search. Select the files to restore. Click OK, then Next. Restore to alternate location. Click OK, then Restore. Let's check the alternate location to make sure if the selected files have been recovered. Here are the selected files which have been successfully recovered. And that's how you perform a file restore on AhsayOBM. Very quick and easy. Now that you learned about the features of Restore, which could help your file recovery efficient and convenient, start restoring your files and protect your critical business data with Ahsay. Avoid losing access to your data to prevent disruptions in your business operations, which may lead to unexpected costs. Additionally, data loss may also damage your business reputation, resulting in loss of customer goodwill and potential legal actions. Backup and restore your data with Ahsay for guaranteed protection against all types of data loss, including data corruption, human error, malicious employees, ransomware, and hackers. Achieve your ultimate goal of complete data protection. Secure, reliable, affordable. Ahsay. Keep your data safe with us.